Welcome back to another video. Today we are working on my brother's 350Z and we're doing the Rocket Bunny body kit. Let's show you what's going on. So this is his car, so we can start marking things. I just got the holes drilled out in this quarter fender. Everything else is set up over here. I've got drills charging. I've got fresh blades to cut the fenders, and I've got a welder and paint and a hardware kit, and we're gonna do our best to get this thrown on in a weekend. So without further ado, we're gonna get back to it. All right, what do you think, you bearded man? Nice and solid.
You bearded man.
So tell the people what you're doing.
Screw.
You're doing screw? Well, we're putting all the hardware in on the body kit, making sure everything lines up and fits nice and snug. Everything's looking really good so far. We've gotten most of them. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. All right, well, I need keys. Almost started. So, kind of started this video. Let's see if I can. Okay, maybe that's better, maybe it's not. Anywho, kind of started this video. We started doing the wide body kit on my brother's 350Z. So, we gonna turn the lights on first. Like so. I know where they're at this time. We now have to finish it. We've got the front fenders and the front bumper to do, and I'm taking the mesh out of that because it is ugly as hell. So we just backed it up a bit and give us a little bit more room with what we're about to do. I'm gonna pull that front bumper off first, and his outside door handle does not work. If you guys have watched any of my older videos, God, that key's annoying. If you've watched any of my older videos, my door handle also did not work when I first got my car. His just recently went out. Not a huge deal, not a super hard fix. Sit you down for a second. All right, now let's see what we're working with. So we have to pull each one of these pop rivets out, and then there should be a couple underneath the fender liner that we're gonna have to pull as well. All right, here's where we're at right now. Let me show you a bit of what I did. You have to take out at least the bottom portion of the inner fender liner. Other side was missing it, which is why I started there first. You're gonna have one bolt up under here, and let's see how well you guys can see it. You'll have one right there and one right there as well. So you're gonna have 3 bolts on each corner holding the bumper in, along with these pull tabs. All right, so in order to get that new bumper on there, we're gonna have to pull this kind of foam bumper guard off, which should be pretty easy. I don't think that there's really, yeah. There was nothing holding it on, except for a couple foam tabs. You pull on it hard enough and it comes right out. All right, let's dive into this. So, this is what we have right now as far as cuts go. I'm going to clean that up, at least get all the burrs off of that. make it nice and smooth. This side is still uncut, so you can see kind of what it looked like before, just flipped. That's the driver's side fender, that's the passenger fender, that's the stock OEM bumper nobody cares about. So this is kind of where we're at right now. I'm going to pick this back up tomorrow. I'm going to cut that side out really quick. And then after that, we start mocking everything up for the front end. And then once everything's drilled and in place and put together, it'll go off to paint. And that's pretty exciting. I'm excited for my brother and excited that this is going better than the one that I had done before. So I'm pretty stoked for him. Welcome back, guys. I guess this is still the same video, so. This is now day 3 of working on this. So last time, I think I showed you, at least earlier in this video, where I left off. I had cut the fenders out and started mocking up where the fenders were supposed to go. I've got a couple holes drilled now and a couple inserts put in. So now I can actually set the fender on there, drill everything out, go back over and make sure I've cut enough out of the fender. Excuse me. And then we've got to hard mount the bumper. So I'm gonna flip you around, kind of show you what I've done so far, and we'll go from there. So this is where we're at. We've got one hole there and one hole there, just enough for me to kind of set the fender on there and make sure everything's where I want it. We've also got the same front hole on this side, and we've got 2 on this side, and then that'll give me enough working room to get the fender situated. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get that fender on there, I'm gonna get rest of the holes drilled. We're gonna put that on, look at it, make sure it's right where I want it to be. This kit's kind of not the best, but we are making it work, and then I will go through and I will cut out any remaining metal I need to. All right, so we got the rest of what we needed to cut out of there. I have these 3 mocked up, and this is kind of how you can tell that the kit's not very great. But we will be able to suck that in. That'll line up. And then this will flex down, and that'll hug up right there onto the side skirt. And this corner is gonna meet with that tip of the door. And we'll put a bolt in there. We'll get those all done, and we'll be good to go. All right, so we've now got one fender fully mounted up. So it's on there and it's not going anywhere. It's pretty damn sturdy. And then we'll have to bring this in, like I said, get that lined up, and then we'll be good to go. So now I've got to do this on the other side. Now that I've shown you what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna hurry up and get it all done, and then hard mount the front bumper, and we'll be good to go. All right, so I changed clothes because I had to get on the floor, and got kind of messy. I didn't want to get my other clothes dirty, so put this on. Anywho, this is now how she sits. I was able to get that fender lined up with the bumper for the most part on both sides. We've got, if you guys can see, the bolt that goes through the factory bracket holds that bumper on. This is nice and sturdy. It's not going anywhere. Along with the fenders, everything's tightened down. Pretty damn snug. This is the only issue I'm really running into right now, is on this side, for whatever reason, the side skirt doesn't want to hold. So I'm gonna have to probably self-tap or figure some sort of solution out for that. The other side is holding pretty well. If you guys didn't know, this is my brother's car. So this is what it looks like from the back. So, car's pretty damn well put together. I think you should paint the grille black. I'm not gonna give away the color yet. It's not my color to give away. If it turns out how he wants it, it's going to look pretty damn good. So, thank you all for watching. This has probably been a little bit longer of a video. And if you stuck around this long, like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you want to see on the channel. And come back for more. See you later.